I bought an iPhone 5 in 2023, 11 years after it was released. So let's revisit the biggest thing to happen to iPhone since iPhone. Okay, so in reality, I bought two iPhone 5s for $30 each off eBay, one of each color, black and white. And out of the box, they're in pretty good shape considering they are 11 years old. They have scratches and scuffs, but I was expecting that. And something I didn't notice was that when you turn them on, the color that appears is dependent on the iPhone you have. If you had a white iPhone, you got a white screen with a black Apple logo. And if you had a black iPhone, you would get a black screen with a white Apple logo, which is a nice little detail. The iPhone 5 feels stuck in time rocking iOS 10.3.4, and with no more updates coming to this device, and as I'm sure you've guessed, almost nothing works on the iPhone 5 except the stock apps that it comes with. You can download apps from the App Store, it gives you this notification, and you can open up the apps, it's just that nothing happens, or you get security warnings. A way to get around this is by opening up Safari and going to the websites themselves, but you can feel the iPhone 5 start to struggle with the laggy scrolling and slower page loading times. The user interface is something that also adds to the dated feel of this iPhone. For example, the notification center has an almost opaque background. The control center is accessed by swiping up from the bottom of the screen. I personally preferred this version of the control center, but that's just me. The old wallpapers were also neat to see because they used to be so simple and cool back then. I enjoy the wide variety of wallpapers we have now, but it can be a bit overwhelming. Speaking in terms of physical design, the iPhone 5 is pretty awesome. It has rounded volume buttons, a physical home button, and has the lightning port / headphone jack combo. RIP the headphone jack. The power button is on the top of the phone as well. And as for the cameras, it has a 1.2 megapixel front facing camera and a pretty solid 8 megapixel rear camera. But seriously, the biggest difference that blows my mind is the size. Just compare this little phone to my gigantic iPhone 12 Pro Max. My hands are not big and I could touch each of my fingers to my thumb with the iPhone 5 in the palm of my hand, whereas on the 12 Pro Max, my thumb can't reach across the screen at all. But moving from the physical design, I like to highlight an area of the iPhone 5 where I think it still shines, which is the camera. So the following was shot entirely on an iPhone 5, and if I film with anything else, I will put it on the screen, but nonetheless, enjoy the pictures and videos. Man, take me back to the 7th grade when I looked younger. I didn't have this patchy beard. Okay, so we are headed to the Mercer Botanic Gardens. It's basically just a park with different kinds of plants and flowers and ponds, just nature all around. But before we do that, we're eating some KFC, baby. Okay, so it isn't 4K or 8K quality when it comes to recording, but you have to admit, it's better than you thought it would be considering how old it is. And when it comes to photos, I think it stands the test of time. If I sent these pictures to someone, I don't think they would realize that it was shot on an iPhone 5. Would you? Thank you so much for watching. It was fun making this video because this iPhone model was my first iPhone ever. I remember being in middle school, being a band nerd. Life was good. Not that life isn't good now, but you know what I mean. It solidified me as an Apple fanboy and really pushed me to love tech. Let me know in the comments if I should check out any other iPhones from the past or what you would like me to check out in general. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Share this video with someone. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.